G'day guys, you've probably seen on our Instagram stories the ute we're building. She's called Debauchery because, well, look at her. She's a bit of a bitzer, but hopefully she's quick and we'll have some fun.
So this young kid, he would have been like, what, 18 years old or something like that? He bought it like 2 weeks ago for work. He said it made a loud noise or whatever, and he took it to the mechanics, and they quoted him like $4 grand to fix it, said it was a rod knot. Turns out the flex plate's just broken, so...
Flex plate's about to fall out.
Yeah, it's about to fall out.
Completely.
I just drove it 40 minutes here, so it's not too bad.
But yeah.
Give it, it's a bit you gotta... Yeah. And it sometimes doesn't start.
Everything's a little bit. So yeah.
That's the unit.
5.3 incoming. Now we got to pull it out.
Does anyone want to buy a eco
The body.
Is there a hole in something?
No, look at the rear quarter panel on this car is beautiful. Look at it. And if you compare it to the one on this car,
We can't be doing that. That never happened. I don't know what he's talking about. We're building a VS ute for drag challenge. Plan is to run 235 radial. When we first bought the car, was just basically meant to make 800 horsepower, standard 5.3 with a little turbo on the side of it. Lockie got the motor from Melbourne, come back, and it was horrible. Basically, the valves had hit the pistons on every cylinder.
I was thinking that.
Junkyard 5.3 build going pretty good, man. Had different heads on it, but they're actually the heads we wanted, so it was fine. And yeah, so that kind of turned to pretty quickly, and then Lockie found some more pistons, standard ones, and they basically went straight in the bin as well.
I would have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's the latest, the same as us. Who the That's them.
that's where you put them.
Are we running it?
There you go. I get one of those VPW 9 inches for it.
Yeah, but the problem is, we'll do that.
And then it's going to run 6s.
Yeah, then we'll build the motor, and then Mike will get involved, and then it'll end up a 20 grand build.
Yeah, and we don't want, the whole point, I have standard rods and pistons in it because I want to not spend $1 billion.
It's a 20 grand build. You're saying that they're like that's excessive.
It is for me. So now we're going rods, pistons set up, probably make around 12, 13 if we get a bit excited. So yeah, it should be a good bit of kit. Run 235, try run into the 8s.
I think we're going an 8894 size pulsar turbo. We're going to go run methanol. Plan is now just have 8 injectors and have a mechanical pump to run the methanol. Obviously we're going to have just a street tune, like with ethanol in the back. Yeah, so no intercooler, turbo straight in, methanol to keep the intake temps down. Yeah, and just let her eat, I guess.
Yeah, so it's basically a build that just got out of hand super fast. So
yeah,
the plan was just to make the cage.
Clean it up! I'll clean it up.
That is the, can I zoom in on this? Is that an option?
Yeah, but I don't clean it up. I'll round it off.
That looks so shit.
I'm going to round it.
It's so shit. I don't care how much you round it. There's a hole in the door.
Right, alley cards it is then.
Looks like a crusty fucking photo.
It does, yeah.
I know you f***ed the paintwork up.
Oh yeah. Yes, it's
No.
It's me. You guys are funny.
Yeah, I reckon we should put the alley door guns.
so we can go sub 10s. Then suddenly we have a full 4-link rear end Borg warner.
Yeah.
So not sure how the Borgie's going to go, but we're going to test it out. It's for sure.
A new Borgie record, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, basically my old man got involved, drew a picture, and now we have a 4-link 3/4 chassis VS ute. So should be a bit of fun.
He just loves it too much.
So I spent $300 in dry ice, and we spent a whole night just getting rid of all the sound deadening.
That's mean.
That was exciting. We made a water bottle bomb.
Yeah, that was
probably the best
part. That was
part.
my first introduction to dry ice.
Dry ice, so that was good. So the car's basically plan is to be super light and fast. The original plan was to keep the tub basically standard, and now it sounds like we're cutting the whole thing up, putting our own floor in the back of it as well. So as I said before, it just keeps escalating as we go. So we got our tough mounts, engine mounts. Thanks to them for getting them sorted for us. We got the starter motor relocation kit. Obviously, small block Chevy is a little bit different to the V6 Commodore. So at the moment, we just got a couple nuts sitting there because they haven't received the starter relocation kit yet. So cross members all done, frame connectors all sorted. That's basically all just tacked in. We'll drop it out and clean the floor properly. As you can see, it's looking pretty ghetto under here for now. But yeah, lots to do. But I think we've had the car, what, month and a half, 2 months?
Yeah, 2 months, and it's kind of...
And now it looks like this, so I think it's devalued more than anything.
Yeah, it's not roadworthy right now.
But it looks cool. It looks cool.
It looks cool. We've spent some hours on it. Well, Michael and we have. We've just got a bit of cutting and welding to do. Like, we've got to cut this tunnel out for a bigger tail shaft. What else? Drop boxes got to go in. And then, yeah, work out tail shaft lengths, shorten the rear end, get a rear end, center, axles, and then, yeah, put it back in and away we go. Build a motor.
Put cool wheels on it.
Put cool wheels on it. That's it. Lower it.
Try to look cool. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we sold the old 3.8 litre. What's in there now?
Just a whole lot of learning, basically.
Yeah, we just
chop it up. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, start again. But now, obviously my old man's got a whole lot of experience, so we're pretty lucky to have his workshop, all his tools that we can play with at the end of the day.
His knowledge.
His knowledge.
We don't have much of that.
Yeah, he draws all the fancy pictures and we just cut and weld and do all the easy stuff. So yeah.